what makes Catholics right and what makes Mormons wrong.
Well, for Catholics, the argument is not just we can trace leaders back historically, is that the church has preserved the same core faith handed down from the apostles.
Catholic Church is apostolic succession. Peter ordains certain individuals to continue his ministry, and then the line just keeps continuing on down through apostolic succession. That creates the Catholic Church.
Apostolic succession is important because Christianity was never presented as a free-for-all where anyone could just create doctrine for themselves. In Acts 1, the apostles even replaced Judas to continue the office. And Paul tells Timothy to pass the faith on to faithful men who will teach others also, 2 Timothy 2:2. So the idea of authority continuing after the apostles is biblical.
The Apostle Paul, he said this, don't stray away from what we have taught you, from the gospel, the message that we brought to you. Don't stray away from it.
Absolutely, and Catholics agree with that. The church cannot contradict the gospel handed down by Christ and the apostles.
If angels, demons, if even we come back and teach you anything other than what we first taught you, because that was the truth, don't receive it.
And that's actually one reason Catholics reject Mormonism, because Mormonism introduces new revelation, new scriptures, and a radically different understanding of God that came over 1800 years after Christ. Catholicism, meanwhile, claims continuity with the historic church from the beginning.
To me, it doesn't say that, oh, just because we can trace this succession back, that at some point they didn't start teaching something that was outside.
And Catholics agree succession alone isn't enough. The argument is succession together with continuity of doctrine, worship, sacraments, and historical witness. And Jesus says in Matthew 16 that he will build his church and that the gates of hell would not prevail against it. So Catholics do not believe Christ let his church completely fall into doctrinal corruption for most of Christian history.
Of what we talked about, which is Christ, the apostles, and the prophets being the foundation.
Right, and Catholics would say that the church is still built on that apostolic foundation, not by inventing new Christianity centuries later, but by preserving the one handed down from the beginning.